Hello everyone, my name is Han Wang. This is my assessment 3 presentation, and this slide shows the figure one dissecting consumer surplus and producer surplus when the government doesn't uh, impose the tax. It is the intersection point of the demand and supply curve. Additionally, the consumer surplus is represent the by the upper blue shadows area, while the productor surplus is shown by the lower right area. And slide 3 in case the effect of uh, consumption tax in the nation, it caused the demand curve to shift to left from the D to D1. Furthermore, this leads a reduction in quality because of the price rise. It highlights that there is a rise in the price for consumer, but the price received by producer reduced. DWL is presented by a yellow shadow area, where the upper half is the consumer loss and the lower half is the producer surplus loss. And the Figure 3 shows tariff import tax effect on buyer and sellers. Sorry. When this tax is imposed, it leads to the left where shift in the in the supply curve from the S to S1. This is because of the hiking in the price of goods, causing a decline in price to P1 along with a reduction in quality to Q1. Thus, the blue area is the consumer surplus. The green area shows the producer surplus. The yellow target highlights that white loss, and the red rectangle decept the tax revenue. This means that due to the tax imposition, the consumer surplus has declined as buyer has to have to pay higher price to the purchase the same amount of the goods as before. In addition, there is also a decline in producer surplus as they will receive lower price for the same amount of goods. The data loss is granted due to the decline in classification between the buyer and the sellers. And slide 5 represents the difference between that white loss of the consumer tax and the traffic tax on imports. The former lead to that white loss because of the reduction in consumer demand due to the increased price, while the later as areas due to an increase in important price and reduction in imports, which future add to the inflation in the market. Along with the reduced consumer choice in nation. Apart from this, the consumer tax declined the transformation in marketing, and the traffic tax on imports lead to the loss of the consumer and producer surplus because of fewer importing in nations. Therefore, there exists a difference between the that rate loss and in both cases. The next slide represents that generative AI can help to reduce inequality in nation. Generative AI lead to a rise in productivity in nation, which raise the uh, demand in the economic aid. It caused a right-wheel shift in demand curve from the D to D1, along with the increased supplies curve from the S to S1. Because more individuals enter the workforce, it lead to a raise in the wage from W to W1, adding a wage quality in economic source, AI helps to decline the nation inequality. And slide 7, despite the granted AI can also raise the inequality in economic. It means that AI can also lead to a reduction in demand for the D to D1. There is a left-wheel shift in demand curve because AI cause a job loss in the economy due to the addition of computation in overall market. Its future highlights that it caused a decline in wage from the W to W1, along with a decline in the quality of the labor future, adding inequality in the economy due to the reduced wage. Therefore, it's represents that AI adds the nation inequality. Select 8 represent quantity AI adds to the productivity in the nation. It highlights that AI caused a decline in error along with an increased technology involved nation, which help to boost the productivity in nation. There, there is because a raise in productivity reduce the loss which future leads to the reduction in price, along with higher consumer spending adding to the economic growth. It highlights that it will lead to fluctuation in the AD to AIs. Uh, Framework and increase in the productivity of the nation cause the AI curve to lift the right where from the AS to AS1. Its future cause the AD curve to shift the right where from the AD to AD1 as the raise in productivity cause a raise a granted demand source. It lead to the rise output from the Q to Q1 along with the increase in the price level in nation from the P to P1, um, indication an increase in nation productivity. However, the slide 9 accept the quantity AI can leave the productivity of the economic largely uncharged. It means that there will be no change in the granted demand of an granted supply curve of the nation. AI will not have any productive gain to economic, which does not affect the AS curve. Similar, due to the productive gains, the nation's AD curve will also no charge due to the no charge consumption or invest, inv- investment. Therefore, it highlights that AD and AAS will remain the same, along with the price and the real output the nation. And the last slide includes the individual in the economy often make the unhealthy food choices because the behavior bias with when they can choose the healthy uh, alimentation at first is due to the loss because individual believe that healthy food does not prove them sophistication as compared to the unhealthy food. In addition, as per the present price people sophistication of the over benefits in long run highlights individual choose taste over healthy impact in the long run. At the last, it also depends on the habit formation of the people in the economic. It's significant that individuals should take time to charge their habits to have healthy benefits from the healthy food in the long run. Thank you.